Today, let's talk about Channel 4.
The new Channel 4 TV service will be launched early in November, the first brand new television service for nearly 20 years. Will you be tuned in for it? Try tuning a spare button on your set before 8 p.m. And if you can get this clearly, then you're all set. If you can't, it may be that you're not in range of a Channel 4 transmitter just yet. We're bringing more on as fast as we can. But perhaps all you need is expert advice. Ask your dealer or rental company. Channel 4 is on its way.
Good old Channel 4, never scared to go their own way and have come up with some of the best documentaries I've ever seen. And let's not forget, these are the people that commissioned the fantastic Black Mirror series that you now find on Netflix. I'm a big documentary fan, and 3 of my favourite documentaries of all time were on Channel 4. And I'm not quite sure what it says about my personality, but I'll show you a couple of clips from them now. So the first one was called Dogging Tales, and well, the clue's in the title really. Have a look.
It's always been a dream of mine to have 2 women.
So, who's this?
It's Anne.
Yeah, man.
And then also there was A Very British Brothel. And who wouldn't want to watch a documentary about a rough as anything northern brothel?
Hey, lovey. Do you want to drink tea or coffee, or would you like to go straight in with Joe?
Just go straight with Joe, please.
Right then, Joe. Follow.
63-year-old Owen is another of Joe's regulars.
Would you like to follow me, honey?
Yes, love.
He's paid for an hour in the VIP suite.
And let's not forget about one of the weirdest documentaries of them all, The Man with the 10 Stone Testicles.
In the heart of Las Vegas lives Wesley Warren Jr., the man with the 10 stone testicles, a Body Shock special, Monday at 9 on 4.
I've always enjoyed Channel 4 stuff because, like most people, I believe they're independent. They can go their own way and they can do their own things, unlike a channel like the BBC, for instance, who are probably a bit too friendly to the government, and we can't fully trust everything they say because they might be scared to lose their licence fee if they say the wrong thing. But not Channel 4 though. They're commercial, so they can do and say what they like, right? So let's do a quick history of Channel 4. It was November 1982, and this exciting new channel called Channel 4 was about to be launched. And you would be excited, wouldn't you? Because there was only 3 other channels to watch back then. So a new one, you're going to think that's great. Now, the channel was formed by a government act, the 1981 Broadcasting Act, by the Independent Broadcasting Authority. Now, something I never knew until a while ago is that Channel 4 is a publicly owned company. We own it. Well, not us, obviously the government do, but they like to tell us it's us to make us feel better. Now, the board, the people who run Channel 4, are appointed by Ofcom. Yes, that Ofcom, under authority from the Secretary of State for Culture and Media. So many of us with our tinfoil hats like to think that the BBC is government controlled. They do as they're told and they say what they're told to say to protect their licence fee. Now, you can't really prove it. I mean, the closest I've ever come to it was an episode of BBC Panorama from years ago when it was an exercise for an event in London. And listen to what the 2 guys say here, especially Portillo. It's rather telling.
We do have reserve powers, in effect, to take over the BBC if we were to wish to, and to get them to broadcast whatever we wanted them to broadcast. Those powers are there in the Broadcasting Act. My advice to the Prime Minister would be not to use those, but I think we should be talking to the broadcasters about having the Prime Minister on the air very quickly.
You wouldn't disagree with that, Michael, at all?
No, I entirely agree that the Prime Minister should be out there, and we shouldn't be using the powers to bring in the BBC, but we should certainly be talking to the broadcasters about the way in which the coverage is going to be organised.
So what do you think about Channel 4 now that you've seen that clip? I mean, they're publicly owned, they're formed by an act of government, they're run by government-appointed people. Do you think, in Portillo's words, the government would have the power to bring in Channel 4 also? Yeah, here in black and white on their own website, Channel 4 tell us they are government-controlled. They were formed by an act of government with a set of mandates, like to exhibit distinctive character or to include programmes of an educational nature. Now, I'm not saying Channel 4 are biased and do what the government tell them to do. I can't back that up with anything, so I would never say it. If I could back it up with something, I would have shown you it by now in this video. But if you're like me, you'd find it hard to believe that a channel formed by the government and owned by the government would have full editorial control over their news and politics. Or is that just me being crazy again? I speak to people all the time that say, yeah, we never watch BBC News, we always watch Channel 4 News now. They tell the truth. Do they? Yeah. Right, okay, not sure. So what do you think? Do you think the BBC and now Channel 4 are completely independent? They can say what they want in their news and politics output? Leave your comments below, and it should be an interesting conversation down in the comments, this one. I'm interested to hear what you guys think. Also, while looking at this, I found something I'd never even heard of before. From March 2007, Channel 4 commissioned and made a series of programmes that were going to run all week. And the week was called Wank Week. And the first episode of the show was going to be based around a nationwide masturbate-a-thon. Yeah, I don't believe it either. It's a shame it never got aired, because that would be an interesting watch. I mean, take a look at it. Don't Google Wank Week on your work computer, whatever you do. Wait till you get home, and then you can Google Wank Week. Let's move on from the whole thing. I'll see you in another video next time. Thanks for watching.